Hi, this is my video about the frenectomy and ginivectomy that I've had. If you would, just stay tuned and I'll tell you more about it. Okay, so basically, I'm towards the end of my braces journey and I saw certain things that I really wanted to improve. I'll have pictures later on in the video so you can see the before and after. Okay, so right here between my teeth here, I had a little bit of extra tissue, and they call it papilla, and basically it was right there, and it just was very frustrating because the more my front two teeth became more closed, because I did have a gap originally, it became more and more noticeable. So my mom's like, "What is that?" And I'm like, "Mom, I don't know. Let me just go to the dentist and let me see what they say." So basically, they was like, we can remove it. It's not going to be that much of a painful process. We can definitely do it. It won't even cost that much. So the second thing was the frenectomy. If you don't know, right here in that same kind of area, there's a piece that a lot of people with gaps or diastemas, they have right there. And that little space, that little piece of tissue doesn't allow that these front two teeth to close properly. So that's what I had. And basically, my frenum kind of stopped a little lower than it ought to. So before it used to stop down right here. Now you can't really see it, but it's up here somewhere. Basically, it allows my smile to kind of lift more naturally. It just allows for, after I get the braces off, that gap probably won't come back due to that frenum. It's a great experience, honestly. Great experience. I wouldn't change it for the world. It really was. Honestly, I don't know if I really took any pictures afterwards to see how I look, but I can tell you a little bit about it. Basically, the first day I went in for the eval, he looked at it, he gave me an eval, and he said, we can do it and we can make it look a lot nicer than it does now. So I said, great, when can I schedule? So they scheduled me for 2 weeks later, and I went to my orthodontist, kind of talked to them about it. They said the same thing. It's something that they could do, and, if you want to do it, go for it. So that day, I did not know I was going to have stitches. I was not prepared for stitches. Didn't know. I wasn't prepared for any of the things that was going to go on. Like, I had a great dentist. I'm not even going to lie. He was like, you can use whatever. We can put on whatever music you want to put on. We can just want to try to make you comfortable. So they checked my blood pressure. They looked, made sure everything was fine there. Go over the medical history stuff as they always do. And then they started pushing back the chair. I was like, oh, Lord. The first thing was the ginivectomy. That was not bad at all. Clearly, before all of this, they did numb me. So they gave something similar to like a lidocaine that they would rub up there. And then after that, they gave how they do the needle into your gums just to numb it. So that's what they did. At first I was like, Lord, is my throat closing? Because I felt like I couldn't swallow. But I guess that's the whole purpose of them giving you the little suction, because they want you not to swallow. So I'm all over here starting to have a little panic attack. And they're like, are you okay? You okay? I was like, yeah, I'm fine. Okay. So they get to that part, and I'm telling you, you do not feel when they take the gum part off. You do not. And I could tell, and he kept giving me the mirror like, hey, do you like how that looks? Do you think it needs, just trying to get my input on, like, is that how much you want? Is there anything that you want to change? Do you want this area done? All of that. So, amazing doctor. So, after all of that, then that's the frenectomy. Okay, so that was a little bit more, because you couldn't feel it, because with it being numb, you don't feel it, but you can feel somewhat of a slight pressure. if that makes sense, and you can hear it. That's the whole thing about dental work. You hear it. You cannot get over not realizing that you're in a chair right now, because you hear it. You hear what's going on, and that's what always gets me. I don't like hearing it. I am better off if I see it half the time than I hear it. But he made sure that I didn't see any of it, because he said, I don't want you to be freaking out. I want you to be comfortable. So I was like, okay. So he did that, and it wasn't too bad. And then he went ahead and started doing the stitching. And one thing that I did not realize is the stitches were biodegradable, so that if you did swallow them, they wouldn't hurt you. I'm like, good, because I'm likely to be eating and not be able to realize that they came loose. So all of that happened after it got me all stitched up. I looked in the mirror and I said, oh my Lord, I look like I got punched in the face. Right in here. Just right in that area. Because everything was still swollen. Still, it was still, what's the word? Still very numb. So, I mean, honestly, but it still wasn't a bad experience. And clearly, just how my teeth look, I'm very pleased with my experience. So, I'm saying all this to say, if you are looking to get into frenectomy and ginivectomy, talk with your dentist more, talk to your orthodontist if you have one, and see what they say. See if they tell you different risks or possible complications that can occur, and see if you willing to go ahead and go through with it. Me, I wanted to smile a certain way, and I'm very pleased. I'm very happy with my results. Alright, so hi, I'm back with this video. I'm looking at how can